Hello, SSC Asia. My name is Mastan. I am co-founder and product head of Six Storage from India. Um, Let me share my screen and the audience today in the meeting in the Zoho and the Zoom meeting. And I'm sure that we are going to give you some interesting facts about access control system. So first of all, if you heard Six Storage the first time, so I would like to mention that Six Storage is a self-storage software platform which helps to manage storage operators end-to-end operations. So right from the software and the access control system, we have multiple verticals. So, however, and today's the specific presentation is going to be on access control systems. So before starting this, and I would like to emphasize on one point here, we strictly follow the dog fooding concept, which means the Six Storage entire product built on top of with the knowledge of storage operators, which I'm going to take you through the next slides. I'm going to present about the founders and how we started as well. So every line of code engineers writing from India is being tested in the storage facilities in the US, Europe, and everywhere. Then we market this for the customers. So, however, before getting started, I would like to present less than a minute video. This is Ronald facility, and of course, he's in the facility now. And so we have shooted this for a minute less video. So please take a look into it, and we'll start from there. All right. So with that, and I would like to introduce the core team members here. The founder, Halli Grummer Thomas Ragnarsson from Iceland, he started the first facility in 2007 with 400 units. And after that, he scaled up to 2,400 units over the period of 7 years. And that is where we started looking for a software to manage our facilities. And after that, we found, okay, let's build our own software because we found many missing connection between all the dots. So that is where we started from the Europe, and recently we have new board member from the United States. She's Michelle. She's taking care of entire North America, and she is having more than 3,000 units in 4 locations from Missouri. So the technology team and support team sits in India, supporting 40 plus countries storage operators today. 24/7, right from email, chat, and phone support. So we are doing from India. So as I said, the entire software we built out of this more than 20 years of experience in the storage industry. Even Harley and Michelle both are having. We built the software on top of the knowledge. So here, Ronald is heading entire Six Security division, and he himself having 25 years of self-storage consulting experience. And apart from that, if you look at in Italy, probably maybe 100 plus facilities in Italy, I'm not sure, Ronald, but out of that 40% of facilities, around 40 facilities, consultation given by Ronald. And after that, so when he was recommending the software platform for this customers, Renault started working with Harley also. So that is how they have got the better idea of building the self-storage facilities, the smaller facilities across Italy. So that is how Ronald started in 2018 for the smaller facilities. He was started looking for, of course, we have provided software, and on top of it, he wants to have access control system. So the Ronald basically he's a strong technology person, and he doesn't want to have any having army of people to run the facility. So his idea was to run fully remote. He wants to run maybe a 10 or 20 facilities with fully automated all by himself. And today, Ronald is running his 5 facilities all alone by himself, sitting at home, fully automated facility. And of course, the next a few minutes is going to present how the current facility works and how he was able to achieve fully automation as well. So now, probably Ronald, it is for you now to explain about the case study of OneStation. How did you solve the problem of automation gaps?
Sure. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes? All good.
Good, very good. Okay, hi guys. This is Ronald. I'm talking here from a facility. I wanted to make it a little more interesting and just showcase what this system can do. We are all the founders and me. We are also operators, so we understand the needs that operators have. We approach them with a very practical attitude. So we know, first of all, that any system has to minimize hassles. So we, from the start, I did not want, for example, to have to help customers understand how to install an app on their cell phone. I just didn't want Android and Apple issues. So this is just one issue. I didn't want false alarms. I don't want to, wake up in the middle of the night with an alert that there's a false alarm, or even during the day. I don't want to be bothered because we have to deal with a lot of complexity right now. Right now, it's not much. I have 250 units in various locations. In this location here, there's less than 40 units. So it's a tiny, tiny, tiny facility, urban facility, which actually we have just finished and it's already full. And this particular facility here that I'm going to showcase is the standard of what I consider an acceptable compromise between the complexity of installing a very sophisticated system with individual unit alarms, with electric locks on every door. Also, lots of little nice things. If you think, like connecting the lights to the keypad, so that when you dial the code, the lights go on, and connecting the sensors within the units to the lights, so the lights stay on as long as somebody's inside the unit, to avoid the problem of people finding themselves in a dark corridor. There's a lot of small tweaks that we've implemented through the year to make our life easier, so we can handle more complexity. Okay, so let me just show you what the experience, a typical experience with a security facility is. I'm now out. This is a very urban facility here. We are in the middle of the street. So here there's a keypad. I'm going to dial. The door opens. Now you're wondering, I gave out a code to the whole world. So the whole world can come in. Now, do you guys know that I'm in Genoa? If you dial that code, you can come in. But this is another thing that we implemented. We have visitor codes. So the visitor code, automatically I get an email when somebody uses it. I can change it anytime. And it opens and it disarms only the units that are empty, that are not rented. So all the other ones stay alarmed. So that code is a visitor code, part of the management of what we do with codes. We have to be sort of like careful. We have to understand the needs of an operator. Now, here you see the lights come on when you dial the code, and the tenant goes to his unit. Now, you've noticed that we are still using padlocks. You know, we do have electric locks, but we still use padlocks. Well, I will get into that. We have an electric lock here. This is a lock of manufactured by a company called Southco. They're very, very good. It's very difficult to find reliable locks that will last a lifetime without fail. We trust this particular manufacturer with their products. There's others out there. We are compatible with any kind of electric lock out there. So if you're interested in electric locks, we can supply them. But if you have a better idea that is more sort of like compatible with your door, we'll work with it, because we give out a signal, and the signal can be modified according to the electric lock you have. Now, it's not only about electric locks, and everybody talks about electric locks, but I'm going to then tell you a few notes about the pros and the cons of electric locks. Now, up here, you have a sensor. As well, we work with, we supply the sensors. We can work with any sensors, but we prefer our own because we can actually go remotely and tweak from wherever we are in the world, the sensitivities. Well, if you're using third party, this has to be actually, a guy has to go up and tweak manually. So, and the nice thing about this is that we have just one single line that goes from unit to unit. So there's not many cables. Because it's an IP sensor. If you use the so-called analog sensors, you need little boxes with 12 or 24 little cables that go out. There's more installation to do. This is actually quite simple. The sensors are connected to the lights. The sensors detect the movement within the facility and keep the lights on as long as you're inside of a unit. I just wanted to show you also how the architecture works. How the architecture works. Sorry, I'm using my cell phone, so I had to hang up. Everything starts with this box here. This box here is our motherboard. It's connected to the internet, and so you need, here from this little box here, you control locks, you control lights, you control sensors. We can put humidity sensors, we can put flooding sensors. It really is what I call the Ferrari of motherboards. It can handle everything. Now, the majority of customers in the world, however, want very simple. That can be handled by a Fiat, not by a Ferrari. So the majority of our customers just want an access control. They just want the main gate. Here, because I want to handle multiple facilities and be a little more relaxed about security, I have individual alarm units inside every box. So one note about the keypad. So we still have keypads. I recommend to my customers, even though we do have an electric lock, I recommend that they bring their keypads because, we have the code. So for insurance purposes, I recommend that they bring their lock, or that we can sell it. We have a special remote control box. So when a customer comes, they come to, I tell them, go to this particular box, to this box here, and press a button. And it opens, and inside I do that remotely. I command the key box. So the keypad in Italy, at least, because of insurance reasons, we still ask clients to put their keypad on. And in fact, clients don't I think the main benefit with electric locks is not on the client side, but it's on the management side. So you can keep unrented lock units closed. So you can remotely close out a customer if he doesn't pay. So he can't enter in his unit. We have had cases that people would just follow tailgate in another customer, and then they even their code, if their code is blocked at the gate, this tailgate, they go in and they get their stuff. So I'm able to remotely lock out a customer. And so the benefits, I believe, are mostly from the managerial side. The client doesn't really care. I think that you can still sell a unit without having electric lock. It's been done for ages. Electric locks also add a sort of a sophistication to the system. So the more add-ons you have in any system, the more complexity there is, and the more possibility of error or problems there is. So generally speaking, to my international clients, unless they really are in love with the electric lock concept, I just recommend only individual unit alarms, which is actually very useful, which protects every individual unit. So our facilities are very small, and it was born, this system, Six Security, was born to handle small facilities, up to 500 maximum tenants. Now we have upgraded to 2,500. So now we can basically, this system here can handle any kind of parking, even, you know, RV, boat, and very, very large facilities. So we're able to go small and large. So, and the pricing, it reflects this. So when we price these things out, the more sophistication you add to the system, the more, you know, devices you need. So that increases the cost, obviously. And then the more programming is needed at the system to make everything flow at the onset. So it's very easy to figure out how much the system costs. You just go on the website. If you want, you just need a quick quote for your business plan. That works fine. You know, you just go in, you plug in whatever you would like to have, you know, 50 units, no individual alarms, just get 2 gates. It will spit out a price, and that price is quite accurate. Maybe we will need more or less cable, because we like to send out the cable too. Another thing about cable, we don't believe in wireless. At least I don't, because I've had too many problems with wireless. So I like to have everything wired up. Again, if you're going to have a lot of complexity to manage in many different facilities, you need to reduce the possibility that there might be problems. So no batteries to change, no problems with repeaters, wireless repeaters, etc. So this is why we have, about 5 years ago, opted for this kind of technology. The technology is made in Italy. We support it in India, the United States, and in Europe. We provide 2-year warranty on every component. And we go out of our way, because we're operators, we understand the issues. For large facilities, we maybe provide even extra keypads just for just in case somebody decides to smash your keypad. We recommend maybe an extra keypad. Otherwise, within 24 hours, we can ship you another one. But we get very anxious when one of our problems has problems, because we are operators as well. So Mastan, are you there? Can you take it from there?
Yes, I will take it from here. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you very much. And let me share again the screen. So Ronald has given the case study of one spatial, how he has started, and of course he has mentioned about false alarms and everything here. Okay, so he has presented just now here a panel where it is connected, so all the wired and including sensors, keypads, and everything. And of course, we would need one static IP to configure this panel. So if there is no static IP, and of course through DDNS, we can configure that as well. So this is a diagram of the access control system. So then he has already mentioned that 2 years of warranty and 60 days of full refund if you're not satisfied. And we do have a couple of issues, especially on the keypads on especially Canada and United States. But after that, we have we spoke to manufacturer, and then they built some sophisticated keypads, so it was working in any kind of weather as well. So we support from India 24/7, available on chat, email, phone, and WhatsApp. And we will help you to configure right from static API, DDNS, and of course, we are ready to troubleshoot whenever internet goes down in your facility, and our team will help you on that. If it's a problem with internet facility or else it's a problem with the system, and we'll be available 24/7, include that support as well. And so what's happening today in the development? So beyond the access control system, through the keypads, we thought of our own facility. We thought of testing through a mobile app. We built a mobile app, and number one, mobile app allows you to put the access code, which will communicate with the panel, and from there, the door will open, and tenant can get into the facility. You can access the unit. The second option which we are working, and the mobile app will identify the keypad as soon as it's coming to 50 meters or 100 meters radius of the facility, and the gate will open. But so the storage operator has always flexibility to configure whether his tenant wants to put the access code, or he can give directly access based on the radius of the facility as well. So apart from that, apart from access code, and we also build a functionality where tenants can view their bills, they can pay, they can submit the card for automatic payment. It's a part of access control system, which is if they are using SIG storage, and it comes as a package. So this is in development stage, and we are going to test in Genova facility in Italy and US and Iceland. Then we will market it for the customers. So this is under development stage. And in terms of costing, Ronald has already mentioned that you just go to sigstorage.com. We have SIG security as one product. So you can generate instant code. If it is simple, standard access control system for smaller facilities, so you'll have one gate and two keypad system would cost around $3,000 US. And apart from that, since it's a maintenance support fee, so it will be charged around $49 a month as a subscription. So if you have developers who can handle this, if you are using third-party softwares or anything else, and so security can be integrated through APIs we have, and of course we do have webhooks which will help you to integrate with SIG security system. So to summarize, the SIG storage platform has a management software, and we do support end-to-end booking system along with the website with SEO stuff, and SIG security we talk about access control system, and you have seen how it works now. And apart from that, we do have absolutely 3D space calculator. You can try yourself once you visit sigstorage.com. So this is the platform we built. And apart from SIG security, we have our own access control system, and of course, we have integrated so far with these many access control systems, and there are a couple of access control systems still we are working. And it doesn't mean that the only SIG security access control system we support. We support it's almost 7 now, and 3+ more access control system in our roadmap which we are working. So, okay, so thank you very much for giving this opportunity as for SSAA, and of course for all the audience here. It's already 3:30, around 4 p.m. there in Hong Kong, we know. But if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. We are happy to answer you.